All right. Now let's get into this part 4 with Claressa and Laila. First of all, here's how this works. If you don't want that smoke, nobody's telling you to act like a coward. You should be realistic with yourself. You tell people, you go onto a show, like people talking on, I saw the Swear in the Morning video. I saw the Breakfast Club videos. I saw everything in between. Everything that came out of Laila's mouth was to ensure the person asking her the questions and the people that's going to listen to these videos that I will beat Claressa's ass. She's not on my level. She's not big enough, not strong enough. She got nothing to keep me off her. I'm this, I'm that. I will knock her out. I will beat her right now. I watched her sit there and talk about how Claressa can't knock nobody out. There's reasons for that. She don't know how to punch properly. She don't know what she's doing. Now, because you give me credit in some half-ass way, just to turn around and say something else, nah, that don't mean shit. Funny little thing, right? Remember how Run from Run DMC would come out on stage? We had a whole lot of superstars on this stage here tonight. But I want y'all to know one thing. What? This is my motherfucking house. And when I say whose house, I want y'all to say Run's house. Now, I remember Kane said, he was talking about how competitive hip-hop was. And he said, I'm talking about back in the day. I ain't talking about that Shannon Sharp shit. I'm talking about back in the day when Kane said this back then. And I remember us being kids like, yo, because we was always writing and we was savages with that pen still, okay? But of course, with my maturity, I'm not going to rap about certain shit because I don't want to contribute to this shit that's going on. But just saying, I remember when Kane said that shit, I said, that's cool. But I had something for Run Ass too. Because I had shit written for so many people, which I'm not going to get into. I probably told a story before. It's funny as hell. It was a dude named Revenge a lot of us about people talking shit about us. So we had that. We had rhymes for everybody. We had rhymes for days. Like I used to just write. I literally, on my dead mama, I could go like this with notebooks full of just rhymes. Like every page filled rhymes. I had rhymes forever, man. Okay. So my thing was, if Run comes to my dressing room, right? Run come to me and, yo, you dope as fuck, man. Yo, I'm feeling your shit, man. Right? They go on stage and say, we had a lot of superstars on the stage here tonight, but I want y'all to know one thing. This is my motherfucker, right? He's going to close the show. But there's going to be a night we going to perform, right? And it don't matter. Now, I know Run going to come out here. You understand what I'm saying? It's something I'm going to say. And it's not because of jealousy and none of that. It's for you to tell me how dope I am and then come out here and say, no matter how dope you are, because that's what he's saying in a nutshell, right? This is still my motherfucking house. We competitive. So my homage to you is the same homage you pay to me. You understand what I'm saying? That would be like me going up the Run saying, yo, you and D, y'all legendary as fuck, but yo, I will fuck you up on this mic. And then expect Run to not, you understand what I'm saying? Come on with it. Go shoot y'all shot. I'm going to tear y'all asses up. I'm going to get J too. Do you understand? That's the way shit goes. Somehow y'all got this mentality like if somebody came before you, oh, yes, man, you could fuck my wife. Yeah, you fuck my daughter. Hey, man, you can come to my house, take a shit in my toilet. I won't even flush it, man. I go show shit in every toilet in all 3 of my bathrooms. You could take my car and drive it. Y'all act like it's just worship shit. They can't do no wrong, but you can. See, that's always been the mentality. Ain't no ass kissing going on over here, man. We competitors. We warriors. Okay. Laila says all of this shit, but she's not willing to back it up. No, but like little bitches. Claressa said, shut your bitch ass up. I know what happened. And Claressa didn't start shit. This shit started with Layla. Let me show you how y'all don't even use common sense. Look at every fight. I know where it came from, but I want to show y'all common sense. Look at every interview where you hear, did you hear what Layla said about you? Not, Layla responded to what you said. The initial comments, the initial videos, this shit was started by Layla. By Layla, not Claressa. Claressa, listen at Claressa's very first interview speaking on this shit. Did you hear what Layla said on the Breakfast Club? Did you hear what Layla said on Sway in the Morning? Did you? Okay. So she responds to the first video. That's why she's giving her take on what was said about the sparring and how. Do you understand? She's not responding to what Layla said because she said something first. No, she's responding, giving her take on what happened. No, this is what happened. She said it. Just I remember the shit, so I'm not sitting up here with a faulty brain. No, she responded. The problem with Layla, and this is what y'all don't understand. Like most people, they don't want somebody to surpass them. They don't want a person to be seen as on their level. Okay? No matter who or what they're doing, even if it's a different sport, but it's a female or another guy that shines, some people are just narcissistic, and y'all don't understand that. Because, oh, you love her smile. Oh, she's so beautiful. This is the stupid shit that come out y'all mouths. None of this shit got nothing to do with the facts. When Layla said that shit, I remember the first video that Claressa did in response. And you can, like, see hurt in Claressa. Like backstab, like betrayal. So when she responded, she said flat out, we had started forming a big sister, little sister bond. And then this shit happens. I remember the shit. Because when I seen it, I'm even saying, damn, why even take this route? What the fuck? Because you never know what goes on behind the scenes, right? Did you ever hear Layla say anything other than talk about, you want to spar me and calm down, young buck? I remember all that shit. No, there was no in between, nothing. That sparked all of this shit. If you tell us, it's like example. I remember this dude was telling a story about me and him almost had a fight one time, which was true. We almost had a fight. Again, another motherfucker, 4 or 5 years older than me, right? But he tried to make this shit sound like the fight didn't happen because of me. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, yo, what happened with you and Aries, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I rolled up on him, told the nigga, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I heard you got beef with me, nigga. Like, what up, Sean? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, New York nigga, you know what I'm saying? Sean, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You get it. And I was like, nah, man, it ain't like that. This and this and this. Yo, man, people hyping that shit up. Really? This on my dead mama, who I love with everything I am. It ain't go shit like that. And he ain't rolled up on nobody. That motherfucker was in a store playing a pinball machine, which is one of the few stores that had a pinball machine still left in it, right? He was playing a pinball machine. I mean, I gotta break this shit down again. This is how pussies lie. He ain't roll up on shit. I see him before he see me, which means if that's the case, I could have just cracked this shit while he was standing. He would, you understand what I'm? No. We walked in, right? He had his back is to the door. You understand what I'm saying? When we walk in, it's 3 of us. He's standing there by himself, right? When I walked in this motherfucker, I go over, like I said, pay for what I'm paying for. On the way out, his game was over, right? My partner goes, hey, yo, You need to square things up with Aries right now, yo. All of them are older than me. You understand what I'm saying? Even my partner, you need to squeeze. Like, in other words, you better make this shit right or else. Right? Because I told him, I said, yo, it's the nigga. I said, yeah, I see him. I said, if he acts stupid, he gonna get his ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? But if he show proper respect, he good. I'm doing this, yeah, because you understand what I'm saying? So now we come out, and I told him, I said, yo, watch the door. I said, yeah, what's up? Just like that. And he goes, yo, Aries, man, I ain't got no problem with you. This is exactly what he said. I ain't got no problem with you, man. He said, yo, real shit, man. People be talking that bullshit. Sometimes we do get caught up, you know what I'm saying? But like, and I cut him off. I said, yo, do me and you have a problem? Nah, man, I ain't got no problem with you, man. I ain't never had a problem with you. But, you know, people be, I said, all right, so let me just tell you like this. If I got a problem with you or anybody else, I'm going to bring it to you. I'm not going to go to him, nobody else, and yo, tell that. No, I'm going to come to you. That's how I roll. So unless you got something to say to me right now that we have a problem, that means once I walk out this door, I shouldn't hear nothing from nobody else. Otherwise, when somebody come to me, I'm like, tell that motherfucker. I said, come tell me when he see me. Otherwise, he don't have a problem with me. For whatever reason, he got a death wish and he try to impress y'all. Nah, you right, man. Yo, you know, I said, yeah, cool. And I walked out the store. That's what happened. Now, how we almost was about to fight is because, like I said, if his energy was wrong, I'm fucking him up right there. You understand what I'm saying? But he tried to tell the story as if, like, he punked me. You know where he told that story at? 2 towns away. And that motherfucker wouldn't show his face around here anymore. And you know where I saw him at the second time after that? 2 towns away. And you know what I did? I confronted his ass. And you know what he did? He bitched up. But somebody standing behind me got tired of trying to play innocent in front of him, just cracked his ass and whatever. And yeah, I stepped over his ass and went on. And, person got a couple of more soccer moves in on him, a couple more Pele moves. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you come from a certain environment, you don't worry about it. You know if it's real, it's real. People just going to start popping or they going to start, it's going to be something. It ain't going to be no, yo, I told that nigga, they're trying to impress people. Well, I'm not cut from that cloth. If you want to go, let's just go. I ain't with all the explaining and trying to, let's just get it on. Right? All right. Y'all feel what I'm saying? This is the type of pussy shit that happens. And you want to know something? I ain't going around. Yeah, man. Nope. Okay. So this is my point, y'all. When you start saying, but this person said this and this person said that, and this was, bro, I've been dealing with these old head hating motherfuckers my whole life. Meaning when I'm 12, the 16-year-olds got a problem with me. I'm 16, the 20-year-olds got a problem with me. I'm 20, the 30-year-olds got a problem. But they always fell short when it came to that physicality. There was no actual reason. And again, on my dead mama, people who I bust the fuck up badly in a fight will see me right now. Yo, it's so bad. It's nothing. Do you understand? They know. There's nothing I fucking did to them. Or the damage, yeah. But I'm saying, nothing I caused. It's these motherfuckers. You want to know one of the craziest things I dealt with as a kid? Oh, you cute as fuck. Damn, you fine, but you light skinned. I don't really like light skinned motherfuckers. Yeah, I don't like dumb bitches either. The fuck do I care what you... I'm just saying, like, you understand what I'm saying? My mom was dark skinned. Okay, well, was. She's no longer here. My father's light skinned, real light skinned. None of us, even none of my siblings have my father's complexion or my mother's complexion. We're all darker than my father, but much lighter than my mom. My grandmother, my mom's mother, was dark skinned. My father's mother was real light skinned. Real, like, she looked just like Lena Horne. If I had a picture of her, y'all would think that's Lena Horne. She looked just like Lena Horne. My grandmother could do this, her hair just flopped. So I don't know what the fuck my family's mixed with. But black people here don't do that shit without no fucking perm and no processed shit. Her shit just flowed. But she looked just like Lena Horne. My grandfather, I never met. I never seen him, but him, and from what I understand about, what was said about him is that he was light skinned just like my grandmother. Now, my mom's mother and father was both dark skinned. I never met neither one of my grandfathers. They was dead before I could meet them. Okay, but my mom said the weird thing is her grandmother, okay, my mother's mother, was real light skinned, but the father was real dark skinned. My mom, my grandmother, like none of my uncles and they're all dark skinned except for one. Is like brown skin. They don't have no light skin. But hardly anybody on my mother's side of the family is light skinned. You understand what I'm saying? Now, why in the fuck would me as a black man grow up discriminated against skin color? But I'm going to look at you too black, or you too light. We're black people. So when I hear this shit, and people don't understand this, right? And this is what I'm saying about you stupid black people. Do y'all not understand that when y'all start talking all this fat shaming and talk about, you notice people always start talking about how pretty Alicia Baumgartner is, how sexy she is, right? Or how fine Laila is, right? Only a pussy, bitch-made man is going to feed into that. Like, why would I give my assessment? Somebody asked me one time, who do I think look better? I was like, Negro, I don't give a fuck about who look better. I'm not looking at, let Papoose decide how beautiful Claressa is to him, or how beautiful she is to herself, or whoever the fuck Alicia Baumgartner is. Who cares? I'm not looking at them like that. Why the fuck are you? Ask me some stupid shit like that. I wouldn't even give you I wouldn't even tell you who I think look better. I don't care. This is what I mean about you so-called tough guys. Y'all bitches. The fact that y'all even feed into it. Some idiot motherfucker one time put in my comment section, I think Claressa's cute, but I think Alicia is sexy as fuck, and I think Laila's sexy as fuck. And I'm like, I started to respond. Let me delete this stupid comment and block this motherfucker from my channel. Y'all still don't fucking get it, man. Y'all over here not realizing what's personal between two people. You know what is cool for us to do? Hey, dead that shit, man. Work this shit out. And if y'all can't, just leave it alone. Nah. Y'all motherfuckers more worried about views and likes and all that. That's why I said all the so-called respect y'all got for Tony Harrison. But it's funny how when he said, I don't like the fight between Alicia and Claressa, it was more than just everything. The way the fight came about, everything. This ain't got nothing to do with competitive nature, competitive spirit. This is all about turn motherfuckers on other people. She turned on Claressa. Tony Harrison didn't want to get involved in that. But you notice even to this day, he still don't say nothing about that shit. But he made it known he don't like the fight. He don't even like the whole situation, how it came about. Isn't Adrian Broner the one that said, yo, bitch, I know niggas that went through you. I got proof in my phone. I got video. Niggas that went through you. Did Claressa say any of that? Nah, that was Adrian. But y'all don't hate AB for that, right? Yeah. See how y'all are? Now imagine if Claressa had said that. It would have been her word against hers, right? But AB said he got proof of. Yeah. Yeah. And notice how Alicia Baumgartner don't address that shit, right? Notice how but she keep bringing up Claressa. And I say bringing it up, why? Because even when somebody is bringing her up, at what point do you not say, listen, stop asking me questions about Claressa Shields. Claressa and me are not even in the same weight class. It's not a fight that's happening. Let's talk about who I can fight. Where's the maturity at in these fucking fighters? So when y'all like, I don't understand why Claressa wants to fight Laila, because Laila won't shut the fuck up. And when a person is spewing lies, look, example of some shit. Did you see Claressa's video? She got receipts, but you stupid motherfuckers still, but. That's what y'all do. I keep telling you, proof and facts don't mean nothing to you motherfuckers. Laila Ali said in one video, and Claressa shows you this. I seen all these videos though. Me and my dad both think that it's cute. We like the fact that she called herself the GWOAT, and that's, we both love that. Then she turns around and goes, my father wouldn't want nothing to do with her. She's not talking about what Ali actually said. She didn't say my father said. No, she's saying things speaking for herself on behalf of her father. What would Muhammad Ali have against Claressa Shields? As hard as that man stood up and fought for black rights, for civil rights, and put risk going to jail, like he said, I would face machine gun fire than to betray my own people. And you think Muhammad Ali sit up there? I don't like that little black bitch because she calls herself the GOAT. Imagine Ali of all people saying she talked too much. Yeah. Imagine. And Layla's mouth was just as big, every bit as big as Claressa's was. Had every bit of attitude, everything. So it's funny how y'all say talk about class. What class? What class does she have that Claressa don't? What? They dress different? Huh? Layla wear a ton of makeup all the time, but so what? I mean, the shit that y'all say is so stupid, man. It's like, really? So what kind of class did Ann Wolf have? Let me tell you something. I said this a long time ago, and I'm going to say it again. There's an interview. I don't remember what fight it was, but Ann Wolf beat some. It might have been the big giraffe bitch. I know somebody she knocked out. She won a fight against somebody, and they brought up Laila Ali's name. And Ann Wolf said, I want to fight Layla. Look, she says she's the best out there. I think I'm the best, or at least one of the best at least. So I think if I'm not the best, I'm at least top 2 or 3. Okay, first of all, you're knocking yourself. You don't have the confidence that you need to beat Layla. I said from day one when I watched Ann Wolf, I said Ann Wolf got power if you stand there and don't have foot movement and just too stupid to know how to slip punches. But in terms of Ann Wolf as a fighter, she's not as good as Layla. Right? But I want to see the fight. Okay. Layla pointed the finger at Ann Wolf. Ann Wolf pointed the finger at Layla. Let me tell y'all something that I know factually, okay? There was a lot of people saying Layla didn't want to fight. There was a lot of fucking people. Like I did the video telling y'all how I had some idiots live on TikTok trying to tell me that Valerie Mahfoud was trash. Said that Mahfoud didn't know how to pressure people. She was garbage, right? And then these are the same people that I had to explain to them that Valerie Mahfoud stopped Ann Wolf in 3 rounds and knocked her down twice in that fight. Yeah, they wasn't even aware that the fight happened. That's Claressa right there, but I ain't gonna play it. That's her video. If you didn't see it, go on her channel. It's on her YouTube channel. Go on her YouTube channel and watch her video. She posted receipts and everything, but it's like I said, all of the hatred, all the jealousy, all the ignorance, right? Y'all can overlook the facts all y'all want, but it doesn't do anything. Now, back to Ann Wolf's situation. She blamed Layla. Layla blamed Ann Wolf. Okay? There was a bunch of back and forth. The fight never happened. So if you go and look at Laila Ali's resume, is Jackie Frazier and Foreman's daughter the best, and Christy Martin are they the best on her resume for namesake as far as Jackie Frazier goes? Or is it because of the competitiveness? Because aside from Christy Martin, you can't name one Laila Ali opponent that people make a big deal out of and talk about contributing to this women's sport of boxing, and none of them. And this isn't to slight Layla. This is just factual. Imagine if right now, right? Imagine if right now, Claressa never fought Savannah Marshall. Her debut fight was against her friend or former friend or whatever franchise Cruz. That was their debut. I didn't see any comments. I think franchise will beat her. Yeah. Y'all want Claressa to lose so bad. And the crazy part is black people. Y'all some dusty, dirty, bootlicking, Sambo ass. Yes, sir. I do your dirty work for you, sir. That y'all are not. Y'all are trash, man. I see. I'm not even gonna say this motherfucker's name. Only because I don't give a fuck. I'll say anybody's name. Ain't no fucking fear in me. I'm not going to say his name because I feel like this dude is too fucking emotional for his own good, but he's always talking like he know everything about everybody. I remember seeing, and I promise you, this was a shit where YouTube algorithm shit, watching boxing, and I was sitting there eating and shit. And this motherfucking video pops up, and I'm sitting here, and he's talking about Claressa, and he started making comments about how she needed to be toned down. People, she thinks she could beat men. All of this shit. And this dude said, I never in my life heard a woman talking like she could beat men and talking reckless like Claressa. No, Negro. Then you didn't watch Ronda Rousey. And I know you full of shit because that motherfucker made a reference to Ronda Rousey versus Floyd Mayweather at one time. So I'm like, this is what I'm saying. These people will say things and not realize. Some of us pay attention. Ronda Rousey was arrogant. Remember I showed y'all, I forget the female boxer name. I forget her goddamn name. But she fought against a guy in Thai boxing and got her ass knocked out. Several motherfuckers. All right? Ann Wolf used to say she could beat men. Okay? So what? And I'm like, y'all so concerned about what somebody says to the point that it bothers you. You want to see them lose. And I'm like, so maybe somebody need to punch your mother in the face. Then to knock your mama ass out. Beat your woman up if you got one. And you need to be in a compromised position where you can see it, but you can't do nothing but stand there and listen to them scream and yell in pain and get beat the fuck up. Because y'all remember, I was the only one advocating against this shit. All you so-called men was okay with women getting beat up by men. And I'm like, this is the time we live in. And this is a black man advocating for black women to get beat up by men. And you don't care if it's a black man or not. Just the fact of humble her, right? Okay. Well, women got attitude as it is. I see white women walking up to black dudes all the time, getting their face, trying to touch them, pointing in their, yeah. I don't see nobody laying a hand on them. Where's all that shit then? Huh? When non-black women is jumping up in black men's faces, where's all that shit then? Here's a woman not putting her hands on nobody. Just made a comment. And she stands by on what she says. And y'all don't like that about this motherfucker, right? That's the type of shit I'm saying. This is what men have been reduced to. A bunch of emotional motherfuckers who want to get their point across to where they get in their feelings when somebody can chop their ass up with facts. I'm going to cut this video and I'm going to do a part 4. Because I want to close this video, but I got something else I want to say about this whole shit. And that's going to be the end of this series. I'll catch y'all guys on the next video.